Well, hi there, everybody, and good Thursday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski. We've had big changes over the last couple of hours here after midnight. Thick cloud cover moving into parts of central and eastern Nebraska, and those thicker clouds really holding temperatures up early this morning, and they are a big questionable part of the forecast for today. We've also seen Wednesday fairly breezy overnight last night and early this morning out of the south and southeast. We'll see another day of windy conditions out there, especially in central and eastern Nebraska, not quite as strong out west closer to an area of low pressure. So as we go through the day today, the big question is how long do these clouds stick around? There's also a small chance of some morning drizzle out there. This model keeps those clouds around the Tri-Cities north and northeastward, with sunshine trying to work its way out to the south and especially out towards the west. So if those clouds hold tough, your temperatures could be stuck in maybe in the 70s, but if those clouds clear out, you could warm up a little bit more. So it's more of a guarantee we see the warmer temperatures out towards the west. As we head into tonight, that's the other question is, do these clouds stick around? I'm going with at least some partial clearing out there, but we may see some clouds stick around, and just again, favoring areas to the north. But tomorrow, after those morning clouds, it's a little more favorable to clear out those clouds tomorrow. It won't be as windy, still a little breezy out there, but we're going to heat things up a little bit more. We're going to have more humidity around tomorrow. Friday looking rather uncomfortable across much of the area. It's going to feel a little more like summer out there for Friday. And while we may bring those humidity levels down just a little bit for the weekend, it's still going to be very warm and a little sticky over the weekend as well, with lots of sunshine continuing. Well, today's weather, we'll start you up north. Again, keep in mind, a lot of these temperatures are conditional with that cloud cover out there. There is a chance some of these spots stay in the 70s for high temperatures. So I'll go with the low to mid 80s for now. Again, as you get farther to the west, that's where the temperatures will be a little bit warmer with a better chance of a lot of sunshine. So we're looking at mid to upper 80s, lower 90s. Across the south, and the winds won't be as breezy out west either, at least not as strong as central and eastern Nebraska. So I'm going with low to mid 80s and even upper 80s around Phillipsburg. Again, temperatures conditional on how much cloud cover clears out this afternoon. Same thing to the east. A lot of low and mid 80s, mostly lower 80s. But again, if we can get a little more sun, maybe a little bit warmer, but just depends on if we can clear things out or not. So for Husker harvest days, heading out to day number 3, the big change compared to the first 2 days, a lot of clouds in the morning. We'll try to get some clearing in the afternoon. So a slow warm-up in the morning, a little more of a warm-up in the afternoon hours, and those winds will be strong as we go through the day out of the south and the southeast once again. So 3 days of windy conditions at Husker harvest days. And because I'm going out there again today, I'm really hoping that the clouds stick around because I've gotten a good sunburn the last 2 days out there. And speaking of sunburns here, we're going to talk about a lot of sunshine the coming days ahead here after today. Upper 80s for Friday and Saturday, fairly breezy, but not as windy as it has been. Oh, got the wrong graphic there. Sorry, go back to that 3-day graphic, and then we'll move on to the 7-day graphic here. Sunday still a little breezy, maybe not quite as toasty, but still mid-80s for highs, mid to upper 80s on Monday. Still some question marks with Monday night through Tuesday right now, as there is still projected to be a cold front in the area, but is it going to make its way all the way through or not? So I significantly bumped up those temperatures right around 80. There is still a chance we may see highs down in the lower 70s, but there's also a chance we may see temperatures still well into the 80s, and the chances of rain are much lower if that's the case. It's basically a question of which forecast model do I trust. So I'm kind of still playing middle ground. But both of those fronts, or those forecast models, actually do have that front going back to the north on Wednesday and heating us up well into the 80s once again. So Wednesday, unfortunately, back to those warmer temperatures. So it does not look like that cool air, if it does come in on Tuesday, will stick around for a while. Now, it does look like both forecast models late next week do trend towards another cold front coming through and cooling us back towards the end of next week here. So not a lot of cool air in that forecast. Tuesday may be the potential day where we're cooler, but again, that's potential day, as I'll stress here. Now, Saturday, you see it there for the Tri-Cities in the upper 80s, be close to 90 in Lincoln Saturday afternoon. So it's going to be warm. It's going to be a little sticky out there as well, those humidity levels high. If you're an early tailgater, about 71 at 8 o'clock. 81 at kickoff there at 11 o'clock, and by the end of the game around 2:30, say around 88 degrees, and eventually maybe a high close to 90. But again, those heat indices, low to mid 90. So if you're going to be in the stadium, of course, lots of sunshine. Sunscreen is a good thing to have out there. I've gotten plenty of sunburns in the past sitting in that stadium, especially on the North Stadium looking south. So a hat would be a good thing to have as well, and of course, lots of water. You get those temperatures up around 90 and heat indices 93 to 95, and people can pass out, especially when you pack all those people. You get that extra heat in there, so it's going to be pretty uncomfortable, and I don't know, we'll see if it affects the game or not, but that is certainly something worth mentioning, as it's going to feel like some of those warmest games we've had in the past with that heat and that humidity out there for that 11 a.m. kickoff. So there you go. There's your forecast for today as we go through the weekend and into next week as well. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Kleneski. Hope you all have a wonderful Thursday. Enjoy the cloud cover, holding the temperatures down a little bit for at least parts of the day today. We'll talk to you all again on your Friday morning. Take care. God bless.